welcome to another WIP and Chat. My name is Bree. If you're new here, if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that you take the time out of your day to spend, the next 30 to 60 minutes listening to me. So I wanted to start by showing you how much I have left of this kit and how it's looking so far. So I'm currently working on this Oroloa kit. I'm almost done. It's proving to be a little confetti-ish. The outside area right here, I don't know if it doesn't look like it at first glance, but it's kind of confetti heavy right here in this area. And it takes me quite a while to work on it. Now, when we get to I'm excited to work on the middle section here, which is going to be the very last part, because I think once I get to that part, it's going to go quickly, which I'm excited about. Yeah, so this is all I have left is this square right here. But it is looking pretty good. It's pretty sparkly. I just worked on this section right here. I did my I work on kits in different ways. A lot of people will always start from the bottom left and work their way this way going up. Some people will start at the top and work their way down. It just depends. This kit, I decided to start on the bottom left and just work in a spiral until I get to the center. I just kind of change it up and how I'm feeling. I do that sometimes just to give myself something a little bit different. But yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this and starting a next one. But I thought I would kind of give you a little glance at how it's coming along so far. So I'm going to pause here, get set up so we can start a new section, and then we'll start with our WIP and Chat. All right, be right back. Okay, so I'm all set up with a new section here, and I think this section will go pretty quickly because it's not as color blocky, it's not too confetti heavy. Just right here, it's a little bit. Anyways, I have a timer now. I got this in my Temu haul not too long ago, so I'm gonna actually use it so I know how long I'm talking now. Okay, I'm gonna start down here, and so when I use my overhead light, it's really hard for me to see the symbols. So if you guys don't mind letting me know in the comments, do you care if I use more lighting or not? Do you actually watch me while I'm doing my WIP and Chat? Or does it not matter? Because to me, when I listen to, and that's just it, I listen to WIP and Chats. I don't really watch WIP and Chats. I treat them more like a podcast. I'll look at it sometimes, like when the content creator is talking about something like, I'm using this pen today, or I'm using this, or specifically addressing something, and I'll take a look. But for the most part, I am doing my project right alongside that person and just listening. So I would like to know do you guys care if I use less light, or it doesn't matter, or what? Because I can use more light to make it brighter for you all, but it is harder for me to see the symbols. So anyways, I am working on Totem Phoenix. It's this image by Oraloa. I'm almost done with it. I am excited. Not because I am like just over it. I'm just excited because I want to start another project, and you know, it's always exciting to get towards the end of a project and see the final and finished product, you know. All right. These Y's and V's are so tricky. They're so close in color. Like, they've gotten me a lot. Like, they're so close. Okay, so let's start. I have my topics written down. I'm going to bring it a little closer. So I am 2.5 weeks post-op from knee surgery now. I would tell you what the name of my surgery is, but honestly, I cannot pronounce the actual surgery. The name of it is so long, but basically I had broken bone in part of my knee that was causing my knee to lock up on itself. And the way my surgeon describes it is that he had to go in there, remove the broken bone pieces, and and create like, he described it as like fixing a pothole in a road, and now it needs time to heal. You can't just drive over that brand new pothole, I guess. So, oops, I put that back without putting the drills back in the bottle. So I'm non-ambulatory on that knee/leg until my recheck, which is 4 more weeks until my recheck, the end of May. I started physical therapy on Friday, and honestly, leading up to physical therapy, I was really starting to struggle a little bit mentally. I just kind of felt like I couldn't see myself walking. I was like dreaming that I could walk again and stuff like that, which sounds ridiculous. And every time I would put a little tiny bit of pressure on my leg, it would just be excruciating pain. And I was just like, oh my God, this is almost worse than having my knee lock up on me. But whenever that happened, I would fall, which is, kind of scary in itself. because I would be falling at work. But I started physical therapy on Friday. I love my physical therapist. She is so nice, so lovely. I told her that I also have fibromyalgia, and she is very familiar with patients with fibromyalgia. And why I told her that I have fibromyalgia is because I don't want to do some kind of exercise that is going to put me into a flare of something else while I am exercising my knee. And she took that into consideration, and we're going a little bit slower with my physical therapy. But after I finished physical therapy on Friday, or last Friday, she puts like this big compression thing around my leg and knee that is like ice cold, and it felt amazing. It's like an after physical therapy hug for your leg. But the next morning, I was like, which was Saturday, I was like, oh my gosh, I feel really good. And that was the first time that I was just like, this is going to work. I am determined. I have like a handout of exercises that I'm supposed to do at home. Some of them are going to be a little bit challenging for me because the instructions are to do them on the floor. But there's no way I'm going to be able to do these exercises on the floor. Hold on, I need a drink of coffee. If I'm getting on the floor, my dogs will be like, oh, we're playing. Second, I'll never get up. I'm 43 years old and I have a leg that I can't use. So yeah, I'm not getting on the floor. Yeah, so I'm really excited about physical therapy. I was supposed to have physical therapy today. However, I did cancel it because it was supposed to be very, very early this morning, and I was just like, no. So I did talk to my physical therapist on Monday, which is when which was my second therapy session. And I told her, I was like, look, I know I'm supposed to have it twice a week, and this is when you scheduled me, but I know myself, and I'm not going to make it. And she's like, that's fine. Just try to do 2 at-home sessions that day instead of the 1, because I did admit to her, my instructions say to do physical therapy 1 to 2 times a day. And I told her that I'm only doing it once a day, which I figure that's better than none. So, and she agreed, but today I have to make sure that I do it twice since I'm missing therapy, which my little timer is coming in handy for at-home therapy as well, because I have to time my stretches and stuff like that. So that is working out great. All right, what's the next color? I know this one is an AB and I don't want to do that one yet. Okay, so that is my physical therapy. It is going really well so far. My second session, she measures. If you've never done physical therapy before, they measure like how well you can bend and stuff like that. I don't really understand it. I've never done physical therapy before, so I don't really know. If you know anything about physical therapy, you can correct me. But anyway, she uses this ruler that's like circular in the middle, and then they go out like this, and it just like folds. But she's measuring me and how well I can bend my leg/knee, and she told me that I made a 20% overall improvement or something since my first session, and that was from Friday to Monday, and I had only done 2 at-home physical therapy sessions or exercises, and I didn't even do all of them because I wasn't, I'm a terrible patient. I work in healthcare. Yes, it's animal healthcare, but still it's healthcare. And if you work in healthcare of any kind of sorts, you usually you are not a great patient. Healthcare workers, nurses, doctors, we make terrible patients. Usually you wait, usually if you're like a nurse or a doctor, you'll wait like 3 weeks before you go to see the doctor and stuff like that. If you work in healthcare, let me know if you're like that. Let me move my tray. So, yeah. Anyways, I made some progress and she was ecstatic about that, and that made me happy. So maybe, I don't know, I hope oops, I placed that like real off. Maybe I won't have to do physical therapy too long, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So I go back to work next week, and I don't know how I feel about it. I have feelings, but oh God, I feel like I'm not ready to go back to, mentally, yes, I am ready to go back to work. Physically, no, definitely not ready. But I don't want to use all my PTO. Oh shoot, I put that H away. Physically, no, I am not ready to go back to work. So I'm just really nervous about the walking. Coming home, I have to go up 6 stairs, and they're very, very, very difficult for me. Oh God, I did it again. The stairs are so hard for me, and I am giving myself anxiety. Like, when we pull into the driveway, I'm feeling like my heart's starting to race. I know I have to go up these stairs. I don't want to go up the stairs. I fell going up them once, And then on on Monday after physical therapy, when I got to the very top step, I made it, but I almost fell. But to catch myself, I ended up hopping and then hurting myself even worse. I'm wondering, like, if I had just let myself fall, would I have, like, not have hurt myself? I just don't know what to do with these stairs. Like, I'm dreading coming home from work and having to deal with the stairs. Like, they are the worst. I just don't want to deal with them at all. And like having to leave my house. Going down the stairs is fine. I can totally do down the stairs. It's coming up them, which is really hard for me. And it's like no matter what I do, I cause pain to my knee coming up those stairs. I hate it. I had to do this color again. All right, so let me, after I place this other color right here, take one more look, and then I'll let you all know what accessories I'm using today, because I forgot to do that. Oh, I spilled. Okay, as far as my accessories today, I have my, oops, just put that there. I have my cat proof diamond tray. This colorway is the rainbow. They come up with new colors every Wednesday, so they're on Etsy. I'll link them in the description down below. They are proving to be like my favorite tray. This one is the Lean Boy. It's my favorite size. I really like them a lot. And then my pen that I'm using today is my Butterfly Effect Wears, the white opal. I'm using an 8-placer, a matte rainbow 8-placer, and a stainless steel a stainless steel tip. I don't know why I butchered that word. Some tweezers. I have another pen sitting here. Sometimes I interchange these ones. This one is from Peachy Keen. This also has an 8-placer and a stainless steel tip. To hold all my accessories, as you know, I've been using Lexi's tray. I started using these trays a long time ago. Not necessarily Lexi's trays. I first started using it from another shop, and then I have a video of me showing that tray, and then that kind of sparked everything into the whole tray thing. I was looking for something to hold all my accessories, and I had found a shop on Etsy. I don't have the original tray, but and then Lexi ended up making her own trays, which is amazing. And so this one is from Lexi, and oh my god, I lost my train of thought, which happens when you have fibromyalgia. And this is my Tropical Sunset colorway. So I'm so happy to see that like kind of my idea like sparked something, and it's taken off for her. It's really amazing. So I place all my stuff in there, and then all my drills are up here where you can't really see them. I can kind of move my camera and you can, there you go. All right, so that's all my accessories. All right, I'll need a drink of coffee and then we'll get started on the next color. All right, let's do this brown color. And then I'm going to check off what I've talked about so far. All right, so goodness. So you all know that my no-buy is over. I have bought a few kits now. I bought from Jaded Gem Shop. I bought from DIY Moon Shop. And I also bought from Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club, I have used my points on all 3 kits that I've purchased. So all I paid was $10 shipping on each kit because so I'm a little upset about one of them, and I'll tell you why. First of all, the first kit was Puffy Gator, and I can't remember the name of it. Honestly, I don't even know the names of the kits that I bought except for one of them, because 2 of them were just the artists that I wanted. So, oh my gosh, my brain is like just misfiring today or something. I'm so sorry. So the first one was a Puffy Gator, and it's the one with the little fox with the rainbow at the bottom, kind of. I can't think of the name of it, but goodness gracious, I can't. Anyways, so that came out. I used points. I only spent $10 for shipping. And then I had a kit in my wish list, and I had a notification, or no, it was still in stock, but I had a kit on my wish list, and Diamond Art Club emailed me and said, and it said like, hurry and get this before it's gone, it's low stock. And I was like, oh no, it's limited edition, it's low stock. And usually when that happens, I panic and buy it, because especially if it's limited edition, you know, like once it's gone, they don't bring it back. And that one is oh my god, I just said that I knew what the name was and now I can't think of it. It's the one with the sea turtle. And if you go to the website right now, I think it still says act fast, only a few left. Like, I think it still says that. So I could have added that to my next purchase, which was this last Saturday, which was another Puffy Gator. And if you know, Puffy Gator, her kits, they always sell out, and they sell out fast. They sell out so fast. So, and I wanted it because she has quickly become one of my favorite artist to, or kits, like, yeah, artists to do her kits. I just love her style and everything like that. So, and this week I thought maybe it wouldn't sell out as fast. Well, this past Saturday, I didn't think it would sell out as fast because it was the first time that they offered the kit in rounds and squares, which I thought was awesome. And they didn't change the price. The price was the same for both shapes, which makes a lot of sense in my opinion. I don't understand when some companies charge more for squares. If there's a reason for that, I would like to know. I don't want to be ignorant about it. If you know, then let me know. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to be left in the dark about it. Like, if there's an actual reason why squares cost more, I would like to know. But from a person that doesn't know like the ins about, creating diamond paintings and stuff like that, I don't understand why the shape would determine the price. The shape of a drill would determine the price. So I got it in round because, I don't know, I'm slow. I'm a slow diamond painter to begin with. I'll do these later. And squares will just take me longer. And I already have like a lot of diamond paintings. And I do want to do all of them. And if I get things in squares just because they fit closer together and stuff like that, it will take me so long. And I already have a lot of square diamond paintings. I'm just not as fast as some of you. I wish I was. Even with these 3 weeks off from work, like, I thought I would have had this done a long time ago, and I don't. Granted, I was resting, healing, recovering, and when I was doing that, I was working on two other diamond paintings, which were like little snack size diamond paintings from a budget company. So I did get those ones. And I also started making putty, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the Diamond Art Club releasing squares and rounds for one kit? I thought that was awesome. It gives people a choice. I didn't expect the kit to sell out quite as fast as it did. I think it sold out within 30 minutes. It will come back if you missed out on it and you do want it. Go to Diamond Art Club and put your email in to be reminded of restock or something like that. And I do know that they are starting a thing where they are doing like pre-sales. So they might bring it to pre-sale too. Maybe they'll do something like that for it. All right. Let's see. So yeah, so the sea turtle kit, I could have added that on, but and like only paid for one shipping, you know, but whatever. There's no way to predict if something's going to sell out right away or not. Perfect Spot, that's what it's called. It's called Perfect Spot. It is a square, but I do love sea turtles. I love them so much. So I did want to get that as a diamond painting. Speaking about my putty that I brought to my Etsy shop, you all sold me out. Thank you so much. I mean, there are a couple left in the shop, but basically you all sold me out in basically 24 hours. So I want to thank everybody that supported me. Without all of you, I couldn't have done that. I really appreciate it. I will be bringing out, I did have everything in very limited amounts, and that was because I was worried that maybe I would make this putty and it would just sit there and nobody would buy it. But you all surprised me, and I got messages, when will it be back? And it will be back this Friday. So, and I don't think I'm going to have as many scents to choose from this time, so that I can have more quantities, if that makes sense. I did put a little poll up in the community tab of what scent that you would be most interested or looking forward to, and a lot of people picked cotton candy, so I will try to have a lot of cotton candy scent. And then I think the next scent that was popular was movie night, which is like a movie theater popcorn scent, and it legit smells like movie theater popcorn. It will make you hungry for sure. Oh, and also raspberry and vanilla. That one is also another one that was gaining some votes as well. And that one, oh, it's so good. It smells so good. So I will have a lot of those. I was really surprised that Fruity Loops didn't have a lot of votes, but it is a staple. It is the one scent that I've always had. It's the scent that I used to give out in my Happy Mail, and people always were very happy with it and liked it a lot. So that scent will always be available in the shop. But yeah, I'm so glad that you guys were excited about it. I'm looking forward to releasing more this Friday. Oops. They're going to be ready to ship. So yeah, I look forward to sending you all putty. Okay. The next thing I wanted to talk about is, you know, Lexi at Lexi Sparkles. We live very close to one another, and we have quickly became like BFFs. Like, I don't know what it is about Lexi, but talking to her and like meeting her, it was like meeting up with an old friend. It was just like so comfortable. You know, I don't know. I just love that girl. And if you know her, or I mean, not but if you follow her and you watch her videos and everything, you know that she is a very lovely, sweet person. And she announced last week in her WIP and chat that she put out on Friday that we're putting out, or we're doing an event in June. And so I wanted to kind of talk about that. We did announce on Monday in an Instagram. What am I looking for? Here, we'll do this. We did post an Instagram photo for an announcement of our video. No, what am I talking about? I'm so confused. I'm just making up words. We put a picture on our Instagram announcing that we are hosting our very first event. There I go. It is called Diamonds and Diversity. And it's essentially a diamond painting. Well, it is a diamond painting event that is going to be around the Pride theme, but it doesn't necessarily have to be rainbows. You can make it rainbows if you like, but you know, it can be anything that means or has the meaning of pride to you. We want people to have fun and enjoy themselves. Like, we're not, since this is our first time, we're not going to be like super hard and strict on rules, and we probably won't going forward either. We just want people to join, and we want people to have fun, and we don't want it to be stressful. This is a diamond painting event, and diamond painting is not supposed to be stressful. It's supposed to be relaxing and fun, and that's exactly what we want our event to be. Your canvas should be minimum 30 by 30 centimeters, which is generously very small. It's essentially like a 12 by 12 inch. So that could be even a budget painting. However, we do, and with that, that does mean like licensed and non-licensed kits are allowed. However, we strongly encourage you to use a licensed kit, because we feel like that's the appropriate thing to do, but we're not going to be sticklers on that, you know. So I have a kit in mind. I'm not going to share what it is quite yet. It does have quite a few colors in it, but it's not specifically a rainbow kit, but it does say pride to me. So if you have questions about a kit and you're wondering, can this work? Most likely it will be able to work. But if you're still wondering, just send either myself or Lexi an email or an Instagram message and just ask us. But most likely your kit probably will work. If it says pride to you, or you feel pride in that photo that you're using, then you can use it. We will have prizes, weekly prizes. You'll be required to join our lives each week, and listen for code words. And then the following week, you'll have to attend again to see if you win. We'll have an announcement video with like all the details and stuff like that, but this is what we have come up with so far. But yeah, we're really excited about it. We are still looking for sponsors. So if you are a small shop, or if you know of a small shop that you think would be interested in sponsoring, send them our way and get in touch with us. We would love to work with any kind of small shop. And yeah. All right, I'm going to cross off what I've talked about so far. So going back to the beginning of my video, since I'm almost done with this kit, I want to know, what is your most recent finish? And that is your code word for this week, for this week's Happy Mail. Recent finish. Please put that in your comment down below if you want to be entered for Happy Mail. Also, make sure that you are entered in the Google form, which is listed in the description down below. If you don't know what Happy Mail is something that I started last year. It's just something that I do to give back to all of you, to say thank you for being part of my community and, interacting with me. And, I just want to say thank you. And it's just something small that I can do to give back to you all. So if you would like to be part of it, make sure that you're entered into the Google form. Excuse me. Make sure you're entered into the Google form, and then let me know what your most recent finish is, and use the word recent finish. Words, I should say, since it's 2. Okay. What is my next color? Oh. So I was part of Shay's live, not on her live. I was watching her live last Sunday. And she was talking about like what kind of videos she likes to watch. And I had said like my favorites are WIPs, and those ones are the only ones that I tend to watch. But I should say that like my favorite content creators, I do watch all of those videos. And then other ones, like when I am done with all of those, then I just look for WIPs to watch. Or I'll look for some kind of true crime stuff to watch, to play in the background. And then when I'm done with that stuff, then I turn to like Netflix or Hulu or something. But yeah, I thought that was fun to get to know what like other people, what they like to watch too. Recently though, I have been watching a lot of Temu videos because I like to see what other people are getting in their Temu hauls. I am like, I don't want to say addicted, because addiction is a real a real disorder, but I feel very strongly about Temu. Like, I am looking at that website all the time. I placed my second order, and I can't wait for it to come in and show you all. And then I immediately started adding more stuff to my cart after that. So, yeah. There's something about it. And then I look at other people's videos and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I want that. And it's only $2. What? So, yeah. Oh, I wanted to also let you know, I had a few people. First, it was Chris. She wanted me to do a video on my planner, and then other people had requested it as well. So I did. I recorded a video which is called A Plan With Me, and essentially what that is it's kind of like, if you don't know, it's kind of like a WIP and chat, but with a planner. You'll get to see me plan my week. It doesn't have a whole lot of information in it because I didn't want to put like the personal information in there. And also, it's coming out tomorrow, which is, or no, not tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. It'll come out Friday, which most of the stuff will be done anyways. But I'm thinking about maybe doing that again if you guys like that. Let me know if you are interested in it. Yeah, so I did a little plan with me and how I set up my planner and stuff like that. To me, my planner is, I don't know, it's a little personal, but I mean, there's not a whole lot of information that I shared in it, but I hope you guys enjoy it nonetheless. Yeah. I think I'm going to end things here because I have talked about everything that's on my list, and we're almost at 50 minutes now, and I think that is good. Anyways, yeah, it took me 50 minutes to do this. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's chit chat. Let me know all the things down in the comments below. Everything that I'm using will be listed in the description below. And I will talk to you next week. Have a good day.